Hello and happy 4th of July 2024. As we celebrate this day through the eyes of Americanism, please be safe and take heed the warnings that your animals are telling you. Did you know that America is the #1 importer of fireworks in the world, directly followed by the Western countries? America is also the #1 exporter of military explosives, and again, directly followed by the European Union. Now, if you're remotely conscious, you'll be able to recognize what I said in the last video was that explosives are one of the largest, if not the largest, source of infrasound that has negative ramifications. The second neck to neck is rockets have the same issue. Now, when I talk about, take heed of what the animals are trying to tell us, think of man's best friend. We feel that dogs, respond the way they do, freak out the way they do because they're scared of the explosion. But recognize the infrasound. In all actuality, what they're doing is they're trying to tell us that there's a negative vibration at a certain frequency and they're taking cover. A lot of dogs will end up wanting to be on top of you, because they're so scared. They're trying to protect you. Now, felines have the opposite effect. Felines tend to get more alert. Now, depending on how much domestication the dog or the cat has had, directly influences how they respond. We can train them not to respond one way or another, but their natural state, dogs actually get scared and take cover and want to hide, trying to teach you to get away from the negative infrasound. And cats are trying to protect you. Man's best friend versus a feline, they have the purring. It has been proven that the vibrations that they give off is healing. Now you understand why the Sphinx in Egypt was there and why a human head was put on. It was because they were trying to protect from the evil spirits, the negative vibrations, any source of negative vibration that would be projected towards that kingdom. If you've been following along, you'll know that this is my first day back in the United States after being gone for about a year, where I was going around the world and studying with the highest spiritual leaders within the different foundations of each religion. And when I got back, I thought maybe I might feel a little anxiety or feel some negative energy when I got back here, but surprisingly, the exact opposite. How I perceive this environment, and this happens to be exactly where I left from a year ago, is through a totally different light. Now it's a light of acceptance, understanding that we're all on our own individual journey and that all of us have, if you will, an evil spirited side to us and a light spirit, light being the good, the evil or the dark spirit. And I found that the more I interact, and I've only been back a day, and I've interacted a lot with some homeless people and with just local people. And what I found that is amazing is the homeless people that I have interacted it with, they actually get it more than a person who isn't homeless. They're more accepting of absolute truth. They're more accepting and understanding of consciousness and finding the positive within all of our existence. But I just want to let you guys know that I'm thinking of you. And please look into infrasound and look at the sources and understand that we view the celebration through fireworks in a way that might not be from a spiritual realm how it's perceived. And I believe if you choose to start asking yourself, the important questions and start finding your absolute truths, you're definitely going to gain more consciousness and you're going to rethink all of your actions. Anyways, like I said, please be safe. Enjoy the 4th of July. And all things are positive. Everything's exactly how it's meant to be. And you will realize that once you choose to wake up. I love you guys. Bye bye.